Okay, what is up? What is up? What is up? Sorry about that. I thought I started the sim and just never showed up and never showed up and never showed up and never showed up, and now it appears to be showing up. So appreciate you being on. Buckeyes have already run two plays, a 13-yard run from Travion Henderson and a 1-yard run from Travion Henderson. Phil Nagy on Sports here. Appreciate you being on with me. The Nebraska Cornhuskers in town. They're the number 17 team in the land. Hey, George, welcome in. Go Bucks. Our Ohio State Buckeyes are 6-0. Got a huge win in Oregon last week's performance. Now week number 8. And G. Scott's got a nice first down. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers coming into Columbus. Hey, Mitchell. Hey, Mason. Welcome in, guys. Now here comes Quinshawn up the middle. Junkin's juke move at the end of it as well, and a big first down. Quinshawn, not a first down, excuse me. I thought he got the first down. 9-yard run on the play. But do appreciate everybody being on. Sorry about that little bit of a false start. Right side, Henderson, 30, throws a man off of him, past the 30 and out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Travion Henderson there. Tommy Hill, the cornerback, throws him out of bounds. He is their superstar on the defensive side. Also big Nash Hutmacher. Big number 0 in the middle of that defensive line of this base 3-3-5. Dump it left side. Jeremiah Smith, he got drilled. The ball popped out, but he was out of bounds, fortunately. No harm on that play other than maybe a little bit of a... You got your bell rung. Blitz coming from around the back. And that's going to be coming around on the safety, trying to get a number for you. And I cannot. Gifford, perhaps. Nope, excuse me, Makai Gibor. I have no idea if that person is real or not, because he's not on their starting roster here. As I'm rocking the old school Lindy's magazine for the rosters here tonight. Will Howard on a 3rd and 15. He'll step up and hit as he throws, and the Buckeyes are going to stall out. They'll try fielding from 50 on their opening drive. So anyway, Nebraska, of course, getting Matt Rule from the Carolina Panthers to be their coach, and as fielding pushes it wide right, and the Buckeyes are going to go over here on their opening drive. And then Dylan Raiola is the quarterback, true freshman. He was committed to Ohio State for a long time. Then he went to Nebraska. Then he flipped to Georgia. Then he flipped back to Nebraska. But there he is under center number 15. He's been getting compared to Mahomes since he was about a sophomore in high school. He does crazy arm angle throws and stuff like that. We'll see what the kid looks like here today. He's going to hand this one off. That's going to be his sophomore running back, Dante Dowdell, as well. As Dowdell gets a few up the middle now. 3rd and 10. Delayed handoff, pressure coming. Raiola over the middle. Tried to drop it in the bucket. His receiver couldn't hold on, and it is going to be incomplete there. Raiola trying to go over the middle to Jamal Banks. No dice on that particular play. Now he'll punt it to the freshman Jeremiah Smith. Does Nebraska. Will Howard, second drive of the game here. Give it to Henderson. Option keeper for Howard, right side. Tommy Hill, the corner, comes up to make him play along with Gaboyer. Or Gabayer, rather. Hey, Carter, welcome in. Wendell, welcome in as well. Nice run there for Judkins now. 3rd and 2 coming up for the Buckeye offense now. Referee getting out of the way quickly to the bottom of the screen. Quick little throw, first down. Sorry about that. The dogs are playing, and extra loud is another option keeper for a big gain. Give him 15 for Will Howard. The Buckeyes checked into the hotel today for camp. Now here's an RPO left side. Stuck it into the number 2 of Emeka Egbuka. Again, Nebraska 5-2, number 17 in the country, so their wins must have been against some quality people. Blitz coming. They'll play action against it. Fired it right side. G. Scott Jr. can't hold on either. And 3rd and 5 now coming up. Across the middle and incomplete there. Gaboyer again. Safety prowling in the back. And now a 2nd and 10. They're going to give it to Judkins, and he's got nowhere to go. He'll be blown up in the backfield. Good tackle by the defensive one, Ty Robinson there on the defensive tackle. Again, part of that base 3-3-5. Howard, good time, left side throw, and he'll just chuck it out of bounds. And the Buckeyes will have to punt here. So credit Nebraska for a little bend but not break there. Now McClarty will bang this one up into the air, right side, and out of bounds at the 14. Nice punt by Nick McClarty. I'm not sure if he's going to win the punting job or not, but he's got the highest rating in our game. So right side throw, Dowdell breaks a tackle. Now Caleb Downs comes up and stuffs him right near the line to gain. Gain of 9 for Dowdell. Just a true sophomore, Dante Dowdell. Raiola sends a man in motion. Now he'll turn around, give it to Dowdell, breaks the first tackle, and then Ransom. Yes, that is the great, well, no, not the Great Gatsby. The other dogs, Carter. The Great Gatsby is the one that we had before that doesn't exist anymore. If you're referring to the dogs, because one of them was called the Great Gatsby. 2nd and 1. I formation. They'll go run it. Dowdell again. He'll break a tackle, and he's got a first down. Denzel Burt puts a lick on him. But Dowdell already with a couple of nice carries and a first down for the Cornhuskers. Now past the 40. Raiola. He'll fire left side, just a very short throw. Hicks was on, or Hicks and Jordan Hancock right there to get on him. Little bunch formation to the right side. They'll run Dowdell again. Excuse me, that's not Dowdell. That's the backup running back. And I think that might be Emmett Johnson, but not quite sure. Dowdell might be back in there now. I formation again. Dowdell again. Right side. Sticks his foot in the ground. Nice tackle. Good scrape there. That's Cody Simon. Waited patiently for his turn to be the starting linebacker, and hopefully he has a good season now. Dowdell orbit motion left side. Raiola will fling it that way. Pressure coming, or pursuit coming rather, from Jordan Hancock, who makes a great open field tackle. Does Jordan Hancock. That's all right, Carter. No worries. I know you weren't being inappropriate. He'll throw it to the left sideline, and out of bounds is Jalen Lloyd, his receiver. Motion coming for Raiola. Jet sweep across the middle. 14 has got the ball in his hands. And that's a short gain to that receiver. Number 14 can't get a name on him, and he is not in my Lindy's magazine. Or they've changed numbers, which they do. Delayed handoff to number 14, who lined up in the backfield. Again, don't have a number on him. I apologize, or a name on him right now. I apologize. It was a nice play. Pressure coming around the outside. Raiola over the middle. Got a man short of the line. They'll make the tackle. Good stick there. Sonny Styles and Lathan Ransom. And Tristan Alvano, the sophomore kicker, in to attempt a 42-yarder. And he will wait and do it at the end of the first quarter. So first quarter went fast, and that's not just because I skipped the first 2 plays, because YouTube was being silly and not loading. 0-0. Pretty even all the way up and down the board here. OHIO indeed. Well, the teams at the top were always better, you know what I mean? But now, you know, if you think Georgia and Ohio State cancel each other out, Alabama and Oregon cancel each other out, you know, Michigan and Florida cancel each other out. Of course, you got Texas and Oklahoma in there now as well. So both teams are a little top heavy, and the bottoms of the conferences sort of stink. What I would love to have, and again, I know they'll never do it because of all of the other things that are involved in conferences, but I would love to have like a European style soccer relegation system where like the worst 4 teams in the Big Ten have to go to the MAC, and then like the best 4 teams from the MAC come up to the Big Ten for the following year. I would love to do that. It would make teams like Purdue and Rutgers and Illinois have to try, Minnesota. Dump it to Quinshon. Broke a tackle. 2nd and 12. He gets a huge gain of 13. Quinshon Judkins. Really nice run after the catch. That's what I would like to see in college football. I don't think it'll ever happen, but it would make teams like those low-end SEC and Big Ten teams have to use their resources to invest in the football team. Hi, Karen. Welcome in. Go Buckeyes, Browns forever. Back to pass now, fired right side, and caught by Jeremiah Smith. He'll get a first down. I didn't see the Guardians score after it was 2-2 in the first. Did they end up pulling off the Dubs against the Diamondbacks? Here's a jet sweep, beautifully done to Travion Henderson. It's a nice, that's like the easiest 17-yard completion in the history of football. And again, that's part of the reason JT Barrett has so many passing yards as a quarterback for the Ohio State Buckeyes, is that little jet sweep, that pop pass. He had a boatload of completions. Mason says go Cornhuskers. Okay. Howard, into traffic, caught by Ennis, but just for a short game. 3rd and 8 coming up. Back to pass. Howard in trouble, and he'll hit it. Just throw it away as he gets hit. And a pursuit from the big man, MJ Sherman. And now what are they doing? They're trying Jaden Fielding from 58 yards. I do not like this choice. And he drills it. What do I know? Jaden Fielding from 58. First points of the day belong to the right foot of Jaden Fielding. He missed one from earlier. This one he puts right through the uprights. Good kick there. 10th inning right now, we lost 6-5. It literally just ended right now. Okay. All right. Motion coming from his refuser. They'll give the jet sweep to him. He's got the corner. 30, 40. There are no Buckeyes over there. Juke move, and Burke chases him down at the 50. Really nice jet sweep there. And a big first down run for the Cornhuskers. And I do apologize, all of their receivers seem to have changed their number, at least from when the Lindy's magazine was published, or they're not in the game. Dowdell now up the middle. Dowdell similarly not in the Lindy's magazine, but I know who he is. Hey, LA, welcome in. Was it 6-5 or 7-6? Oh, the game is in the 10th right now? Okay. I'm getting conflicting messages. Picked off! Jordan Hancock jumping in front of the route. And the freshman Raiola makes his first mistake, throwing it in the direction of senior nickel corner Jordan Hancock. And let's watch this play here. Let's see if we get this replay. Carter was calling for the Caleb Downs pick 6. We'll get a Jordan Hancock interception here. You can see he just sits right in there, makes a really nice attack of the football. And now let's see if Ohio State can do something with it. Motion coming from Jeremiah Smith. Sets up trips on the left side. They'll play action and take a sack. Ugh. Another defensive lineman. That's Jamari Butler who got in there. Jamari Butler, the junior, 6'4", 245 defensive end, got in there. Again, some of those play action passes take so long to develop. 2nd and 16 now. Howard hit as he throws, and they're going to say it's a sack. 3rd sack of the first half for Nebraska. And Ohio State starting sluggish, which we have seen a couple other times early on in the Sims. Howard now, pressure coming again, and guess what? Another sack. 4th and 30 coming up on this one, as that's John Bullock, the linebacker who blitzed that time, and Ohio State going to have to punt from all the way back in the end zone. McClarty will boom this one from the goal line, so you'll see how long his punt is. 62-yarder. And nice pursuit by Hancock, who's mostly just peeved that his pick went backwards by 20 yards and they couldn't do anything with it. Stretch it to the right side. Dowdell again. He'll try the middle. Cutting back to the middle, rather, and there's just a mass of humanity there. He'll go down after 5. 7:24. Again, this quarter, this game is going super fast. Now pop pass again across the middle, and nice play by Jack Sawyer. That time he set the edge. Also, I'm getting confused because there is a receiver wearing number 15 and the quarterback wearing number 15. And I'm pretty sure you can only have one on that side of the ball. But yeah, there's definitely a receiver there with the number 15. Nice job by the Buckeye defense, rather. This punt will go a mile up into the air. And now the Buckeyes will have an offense. Let's see if they can get something dialed up. All right, I see now. It's the bottom of the 10th, 7-6. They're just starting to bat now. They get the runner on second in the extra innings rule. So hopefully they can tie it back up or get the dub. Here comes Quinshawn, and again, he'll be stuck in the backfield. Good tackle by Butler, and now a 3rd and 6 here. Let's see if the Buckeyes can get a first down. They're going backwards. Blitz coming again. Right side throw. Got it to Emeka Ibuka. That's a good idea. And Ibuka picks up about 12 and a first down. Already under 5 here in the first half. Still just 3-3. And Travion, late developing run play. And Nebraska is attacking. They are just blitzing on every play, it feels like. Now they'll go 5 wide, and they'll just rush the 4. Quick throw left side, little RPO. Set up the bubble screen to Carnell Tate. 3rd and 8, because it only got 2 yards. Howard in a shotgun now. Back to pass. Pressure around him, and he'll be hit and sacked. Ball's out. Watch out. It's fallen on. Simmons fell on it, but another sack. And this Nebraska defensive front is just really, and look at this punt straight up in the air by McClarty. What is happening? He just booted one 40 yards deeper than that. Unreal. All right. Well, this Nebraska defense is really peppering the Buckeyes, and Will Howard keeps taking sacks. I'm not sure what's going on. Quick short throw to the left side. Dylan Raiola, true freshman. And quick throw right side. He'll swing it out to his other number 15. Again, I can't even believe that they're allowing 2 15s to be on the same field at the same time. Usually if you have 2 15s, one's got to be like an offensive player, one's got to be a defensive player. Here's a 3rd and 1. Raiola back to pass. Hit as he throws over the middle. Tipped and almost picked off by Caleb Downs. And the Buckeye defense will hold. So this has been a defensive struggle here for sure. Yeah, is Pittsburgh one of the teams that's rumored to go in for him? I just don't know who. I don't know who the Steelers would give up that the 49ers would be cool with. And this one's going to be dropped by Jeremiah Smith. Back to pass. Right side throw. Got a man over the top. Watch out, Smith, and he's gone. He beat him off the line. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Easy peasy lemon squeezy as he beat By Hill. And he did get By Hill. It's his name. B-I-Y-E. By Hill. And Jeremiah Smith, the freshman, right off the line. And Howard saw it right away. And he beat Hill badly. And a massive touchdown there. 71 yards to the house for Jeremiah/JJ Smith. Hey, Sean, welcome in. Go Browns. So finally, the Ohio State offense takes them 2 plays to go 71 yards, but it's the touchdown and it's the freshman, and it is a massive play. No, Wendell, I think he's talking about Brandon Ayuk, the wide receiver for the 49ers, who keeps continuing to get rumored to be traded. The Browns potentially one of the destinations, Steelers one of them as well, so that's why it started with Mason saying he hopes that Ayuk does not go to the Steelers. And then LA saying that when the 49ers played the Ravens that they were able to shut Ayuk down. All right, 3rd and 9 here, just $129 in this first half. Raiola back to pass. Already has 1 interception. This one's going to be incomplete. 4th and 9, and the Buckeyes are going to get the football back. A chance to go up here. A second touchdown would be lovely here at the end. And another not great punt. So I don't know if they're swirling winds or if just both these punters are bad. Smith will make the fair catch at the 50-yard line. They are basically right on the 50. Here comes Will Howard, senior quarterback. Back to pass. Throws it long to the left side. Good coverage again. Jabier making a good play now. Trips to the left side. Junkins goes in motion. They'll throw quickly over the middle. They blitzed and he threw it to the wrong man. Junkins was wide open. He was your hot receiver. Yeah, doubt that, Carter. They already have receivers they can't pay. They don't need another one. Over the middle, wide open Igbuka. Nobody covered him. Inside the 30 to the 26. How could you leave that man that open? And Howard throws it right side and caught by Smith. They may have to put Pickens in the deal, LA. That's what I'm saying. What everybody thinks the deal for the Browns would be like Amari Cooper and a second-round pick. Like who are the Steelers going to trade to the Niners that helps them now and in the future? Touchdown, Igbuka! What a surgical drive that time from Will Howard. He's got ice water in his veins. And another first-round pick in the making for the Ohio State Buckeyes. And that was two very quick scores. It just feels like they sort of finally snapped out of it, or into it, rather. 5 plays, another 50 yards, just 29 seconds. Well, Kearney had like 2 doubles in his first game. He came out with a bang, but yeah, he's been sort of over since then, I believe, right? All right, back to pass. Raiola with 47 seconds left. He'll go left side, and he threw it way over everybody's head. And that's it. Game over now. Oh, well, can't win them all, but 3 in a row. Gotta figure it out. Turn it around. Get some starting pitching. Hopefully Cobb and Matthew Boyd will come up. Nice throw, and they'll call timeout. We did. That's all right. There's 162 of them. We still have near the best record in the American League, certainly the best record in our division, which is all that really matters, is that we win the division at this point. .32 seconds. Raiola. Pressure coming. It's going to be Sawyer and Tuivolau. And they'll sack him back. A big sack. And they're going to go for it here on a 3rd and 21. They did call their final timeout, did Nebraska. Delayed handoff, though, just to Dowdell, and he'll get up to the 49, or excuse me, to the 40-yard line, and then Ohio State will call timeout. Are you an Orioles fan as well, LA? Did you watch? We've had a couple of Guardians Orioles Sims on the channel. I don't know if you watched those or not. I like your roster. Whoa, ball's on the ground. Who's got it? Nebraska's got it. A muffed punt by the freshman. And now with 17 seconds, they're in field goal range. Raiola. Good protection, and he'll just fling it out of bounds with 11 seconds left. I like the Orioles roster. You got a lot of young talent. Excited to see, and I don't like the Yankees, so therefore I like the Orioles in that division. And they're just going to go ahead and kick here from 49. Alvano into the game to do that. So maybe a free 3 points here, courtesy of the muffed punt. No, he missed it. He pushed it right. Alvano pushed it right, and he missed the field goal. And that's a pretty big break for the Buckeyes. And with 4 seconds left, not sure why they're going to do anything other than just hand the ball off, and they are. Travion Henderson picks up about 5. All right, well, an interesting and eventful first half. Buckeyes lead 17-3. They had 2 very quick touchdowns late in the second quarter. There's that man. He had a 71-yarder. Now 7 catches, 105 yards. Again, the true freshman, Jeremiah Smith, has been very good. But the Buckeyes going to kick this one off now to the Cornhuskers. Again, they lead 17-3. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy on Sports picked up another 2 subscribers last night. If that was you, thanks so much. We really appreciate that. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe, I encourage you to do that. If you would, make sure you hit that thumbs up button as well. It helps to continue to grow our college football audience. In particular, our Buckeye Sims are doing pretty well. But not nearly as successful as our Brown Sims, but that's because we've been growing our Browns audience for 4 years, so I totally get it. But if you're a Buckeye fan, hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe. We'd very much appreciate it. Again, Phil Nagy here. Channel is Nagy on Sports, only place on YouTube that you're going to find live simulated sporting events with some live original commentary, so you don't have to listen to the announcers as he squeezes that one in to Nair for a first down. Anyway, there's the end of my spiel. 13-12, first drive of the second half. Dowdell up the middle, and C.J. Hicks closes the door quickly. Good tackle for C.J. Hicks. Excited to see what he looks like this season. And Dowdell again up the middle, and he'll be caught from behind by Tyleik Williams. So fun fact, in my own dynasty that I played by myself, Tyleik Williams, the defensive tackle, won the Heisman. I took a picture of it and tweeted it to prove it. I actually mentioned him in the tweet. I don't know if they might be like on a social media ban or something because they're at camp or whatever, but pretty wild that the defensive tackle, he had like 37 TFLs in my season and 11 sacks, which was good enough for the Heisman. 3rd and 5 coming up here. Wendell, I haven't heard. I didn't listen to the presser yesterday or today after camp. As Raiola goes deep, and it's knocked away by Egbenosen. Have they said, are any of the starters going to play? If not, you would assume it's going to be Jameis, right? Jameis, Tyler Huntley, and then there's another bad punt. We've gotten into bad punt fest. I guess this one was supposed to be high. I would assume you'll get some Jameis, some Huntley, and then probably a pretty good dose of DTR, who's continued to look good in camp post his injury. Here's Travion Henderson with a nice gain of 11 for a first down. Carter, yeah, DTR is fun. We're DTR fans on the channel. RPO right side, fling it to Brandon Ennis, a true sophomore, and he'll get a short gain of 4 yards. But no, I haven't heard, though, Wendell, unless he said something today in the presser that I missed. Throw it right side, caught by Jeremiah Smith. He's balling today. JJ, 8 catches now, 116 yards in that touchdown. Yeah, motion coming from Tate. Sets up a stack to the left. Howard looks that way across the middle. Tate was dragging, and he'll pick up a short gain of 3. But those drag routes, such an important part of this Ohio State offense, because every once in a while, those drag routes just break free for big, long touchdowns. Whoa, 2 big shots taken, and Ibuka a little sluggish to get up. And now option keeper, and he pitches it, but he pitches it late, and it's a fumble, and it goes out of bounds. Oh, he needed to pitch that earlier, Will Howard. And instead, it's a 4th and 1, and now another weirdly high, bad punt. What is up with these weird punts? He drilled one like 62 yards from his own end zone, and now we're in like pooch punt mode here. Still 17-3, 7:30 on this third quarter clock here. Fake that, nope, not fake it. He did throw it. Pop pass across the middle. First down, 40, 45, 50, and Lathan Ransom does the safety's job as that one's Banks across the middle. That's Jamal Banks, I believe. I put the magazine away for a second. That's what I get. And up the middle now with the running back, number 14. I think that's Johnson. That's Jamal Banks, by the way. He's a Wake Forest transfer. Now wide side, number 7 with some steam to the 15 to the 10. Caught me looking at my magazine here. Show me your name and then I'll know who you are, because these numbers are all over the place. But a huge play there, and a first Down inside the 10 now. First and goal. Another pop pass across the middle. It's the running back, Johnson. We'll just assume it's the second running back, Johnson. In the magazine, he's supposed to be number 21. Emmett Johnson, if that's in fact him. They'll stretch it right side. Here's that running back who just had a huge gain, number 7 in the game. And now they'll go back to number 14, which again I think is Johnson. 17-3, Buckeyes lead. Can they stiffen? Third and goal. Boot action. Raiola. Pressure in his face. They'll dump it short to a tight end. And he picks up a really short gain. That's their tight end, Tommy Fedone II. I got Tommy Fedone II. Sounds like he's the Godfather or something. And Fedone will be tackled short of the line, and Buckeyes are going to survive again. Look at Alvano. He yanked it from about 22 yards. He missed that field goal. And the Buckeyes will take over at the 20. Oh my, what a huge opportunity lost now as Nebraska's missed 2 makeable field goals. Travion for 13 to the right side. He looks fresh. So fresh and so clean, as it were. 3:24 to go. Here comes Travion to the right side, and this time he'll be stuck pretty quickly by the defense. That's Isaac Gifford, the safety senior, coming up from his safety spot. Howard now over the middle. Fireball and incomplete. That thing was a laser beam to Carnell Tate, but incomplete because Tate got hit pretty hard right away by the safety. Now they'll throw left side. Got it to Igbuka. He almost broke the tackle for a big gainer, but the first down is achieved, and the Buckeyes continuing to work with some pace here now. 2:19 in this third quarter. Travion, he'll try the middle, and he'll pick up about 4. To the midfield stripe does Travion Henderson. Spread him out now 5 wide. Quinshon out in the formation as the 5th receiver. Left side throw, it is jumped and picked. Watch out, he might go. Can he get the corner? He can. 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Nebraska. Javen Wright, the linebacker, 6'5", 215, senior linebacker. And Javen Wright with a pick 6, and Will Howard continues to be feast or famine here as he's been responsible. He's sort of turning in a little bit to like Watson, peak Watson in our Brown Sims, where like they're going to win and he's going to put up huge numbers, but he's going to be good for like 2 brutal turnovers each game. And that was the brutalest of turnovers, of course. Bad corn bad. That's right. Bad corn indeed. Well, that one's bad on Will Howard. RPO right side. Got it to Tate. Can he get some blocking? Nope. Kabir is there. He cannot get the blocking that he needs. So 17-10 here with a minute to go in the third. A little bit nervy here just because it's been a very interesting game. Ohio State's been able to run pretty well, and then they've got some big shot touchdowns. But then a pick 6 from Will Howard, so he's thrown all 3 of the touchdown passes. Now here comes Henderson, speedy up the middle. He looks quick, doesn't he? First down run to the 45 for Travion. Now Quinshon into the game as they just go back and forth. Howard back to pass. Tries to throw it to Travion. Is darn near picked off again by Gabert. We've reached the 2-minute warning time here. Not 2-minute warning. End of the third quarter. Whoops, I was trying to X through the quarter change, and they showed the top 25, and it went away very quickly. Sorry about that. Now here's Travion to the 50 on the right side run, and he picks up another 6 yards. 3rd and 4 here. Please be smart, William Howard. Seth McLaughlin snapping it back. His motion coming from Quinshon. They'll go left side. Caught, but then dropped. Carnell Tate had it, and then he got hit, and the ball popped out. So Buckeyes are punting again here with 14:24 to go, and another straight up in the air punt. This one trying to drop inside the 10 and rolls into the end zone. So at least on this one, he was trying to sky that punt. Just got a bad hop at the end of it. All right, 17-10. And nice tackle in the backfield. There he is, Tyleik Williams. Tackles like that are what won him the Heisman in my dynasty. Stretch it to the right side. Dante Dowdell. Dowdell, and he'll be blown up. Are we going to get a holding call? And we are. That one's going to be coming back. It's Ben Scott, the center. And Ben Scott will pull him back 10. 2nd and 21 coming up here now. Raiola in a shotgun. Dillon back to pass. Right side throw. Got him in over the top. He beat Burke. He might go. 81 yards. Touchdown, Nebraska. And we got a tie game. Oh, my, oh, my. Isaiah Nayer, I believe, on the receiving end. And the hands on the head animation is amazing. It is Isaiah Nayer. And Raiola saw him beat Burke off the line. And just like that, we got a tie game. Again, this is why it's so hard to be. That's why college football can be so difficult, because you are the better team. You're the better rated team. It's not like the NFL where everybody's as good as you are. Like, you are a better football team than Nebraska. You could be beating them by 30, but because you sort of farted around and threw a pick six and now you're in a tie ball game with 13-20, and you got to see what you're made of. So Howard across the middle, drag route to Tate. First down, Carnell Tate. I mean, Tate's dropped a couple passes today. I mean, like, it's just that competitive stamina of being on all the time and remembering and understanding that you are the best players on the field, and you need to do that. Little RPO right side, and G. Scott, he had space, but because they went to the near side, he went out of bounds. Here comes a stretch to the left side for Travion. He got the corner. Nice run. I do appreciate that. This game is much better about that than Madden ever was. These dudes can get the corner, which is realistic. I mean, I suppose that's a possibility, Wendell. They certainly spent a lot of emotion beating beating Oregon in Oregon. And yes, Carter, they are a 91 overall. I think Nebraska is maybe like an 84. Blitz coming again. Howard, he took a bunch of sacks in the first half. He didn't take a sack this time. But again, Nebraska's they're playing not to lose. You know what I mean? They're playing to win, and Ohio State's just sort of playing not to lose right now, which I never like. How about that throw over the middle? But Igbokwe drops it. Unbelievable. Another drop from a superstar receiver. And now another weird punt. It just must be real windy. Go back and get it. Why would you stay 5 yards before it bounces? Oh, Denzel Burke is a 91? Yeah, and he got burnt bad. You're right, he did. But, again, if he's playing bump and he gets beat at the line, he thinks he's got safety help. I mean, it happens. 2nd and 1. Defense needs a stop here. Turnover would be great as well. Here comes Dowdell, who's got a first down. Hit hard by Sonny Styles, but he does get the first half. But I think Ohio State's overall team rating happens to be 91 as well. Just funny that you said it that way, since I was talking about you're the better team and this is not supposed to be evenly matched. But yes, George, Nebraska is giving us a game. Dowdell up the middle, ball's out! Where's it at? It's picked up by his offensive lineman. Unbelievable on a 3rd and 9. Coming up as Ohio State almost got the gift that they needed. 9:26 and counting. Crowd getting loud again for the first time. Short throw left side, out of bounds, but 4th and inches. So they will punt it away. Ohio State defense does its job despite the sack fumble that they were not able to retrieve. Just fair catch this, please, or run it. Jiminy Christmas. These sky punts are weird. That's for sure. All right, 5 wide for Howard. He has been under duress a lot of the game. Oof, stuck it in there to Igbokwe. That was a bunch of white jerseys around him, but he gets 9 there for Emeka Igbokwe. Will Howard give it to Quinshon up the middle. Quinshon Judkins, big first down and more. Quinshon inside the 40 to the 38 of Nebraska. Now they'll go with some tempo. Will Howard now takes a quick gander to Chip Kelly on the sideline. And Quinshon again, left side. This time there are 3 white shirts there. Which is funny because they call them the black shirt defense, right? Isn't that Nebraska's nicknames, I believe, right? The black shirts. Anyway, motion coming from, and they'll play action out of it. Will Howard, long throw, right side to Tate, who is the man in motion. Just a short gain, 3rd and 6. Important play here on a 3rd and 6. Now Henderson on his left hip. And there's that stupid long developing play action, and sack number 6 today for Nebraska. Ohio State's offensive line, and now we're going to try fielding again. He hit a 58-yarder from this side. Does he have another one in him? He does not. He pushed it right. So 6:27, and you're going to give Nebraska really good field position. This game's making me feel a little icky, guys. There are games that I'm comfortable losing. This was not going to be one of them. I totally would have been expecting a loss to Oregon, but you're right. Maybe that's what it is, Wendell. Maybe they're just all emotionally gassed from a week ago out on the left coast. 3rd and 4 now. Buckeyes rush 4. Pressure coming. Raiola, but he somehow got it to his receiver, and his receivers aren't dropping passes the way that ours are, and a huge first down. Under 5 minutes to play here in the game. True freshman, former Ohio State commit, Dylan Raiola, pop pass across the middle. 15 passing to 15, which again, didn't think was legal. Under 4.5. Dowdell again. He'll try the right side, and he's going to be hit, but he gets 5. 3rd and 2, and the bell is ringing. They are taking their sweet time right now, aren't they? And Ohio State's kind of powerless to do anything. A quick slant and another first down. Uh-oh. Nader with a first down now. Flag at least should stop the clock. And that's Justin Evans, your right guard. Guilty of it. Looks like he's actually playing left guard here. Raiola from his own 28. Delayed handoff. That's a high snap and tackled in the backfield. Once again by Tyleik Williams with his TFL. Double tight ends to the left side. Raiola sends a man in motion. They'll give it to him. Jet sweep. Nicely done. That's how you set the edge, Davis and Igbinosun. But this thing could go all the way down to the 2-minute warning. They don't have to snap it. 5 wide. They will, though. Buckeyes blitz bigly, and it's a huge gamble from Knowles. They were setting up the screen, but they got in there in a quick way. And now Alvano, who has struggled with a couple of misses, back into the game, and his kick is good. Nebraska takes a lead with 2 minutes left. Ohio State is going to be down by 3. And they're going to have to go a long way. Just take that, get yourself all the way up to the 25 if you just take the knee in the end zone. All right, here we go. 2 minutes to go. Howard, left side throw. Got it! Igbuka to the 25 and a first down. Called to 27. Excuse me, Travion Henderson. All I saw was the superstar and thought it was Igbuka. He is the superstar receiver. Howard now as they'll go quick. Off motion from Junkins. And he'll throw it quickly to Junkins. Can he make a man miss? 30, 35. Look at that speed from Junkins, and he's out of bounds at the 37. Here we go. Oh boy, indeed, George. 143 now. And play action. Fired over the middle. Double coverage, but Igbuka got it to the 41 of Nebraska. And they'll go no huddle. They still have 3 timeouts. They'll quick look to the sideline now. Howard back to pass again. And he'll fling it right side and fling it out of bounds. Smart play there by Howard. Chance to be the hero now in Columbus. Especially because we're at home. Pistol look here. Howard, left side throw. Got it. No, he dropped it. Had it in his hands. And another drop from an Ohio State receiver in this one. That was a beautiful route here. 3rd and 10 now. Howard in trouble. Hit as he throws. Wobbler, but he got it. Touchdown! What a throw to Carnell Tate. Hit as he threw, and it was a wobbly one. But enough arm strength on it to get it to Carnell Tate. Touchdown Buckeyes with $1:18 to go. Holy smokes, what a throw from Will Howard. Look at this. Look at that wobbler. But Tate is so open, it's into the end zone. Touchdown. Oh, my. I don't know what that celebration was about to be. I didn't make it go away. Oh, my goodness. You're right. Maybe Wendell. Maybe too much time. That was 41 seconds. It's like they scored 2 touchdowns in like 27 seconds in the first half, and now they scored a real quick one, and it's like just it's like, oh, we're trying now. Okay, touchdown. All right, freshman Dylan Raiola against a loud stadium here. They'll set up screen. That's a nice play, but good to, oh, Matthews missed the tackle. And then Burke does make the tackle, but they do a nice job to keep everybody in bounds. Clock keeps running. Raiola in a shotgun look now. Back to pass. Buckeyes just rushing 4. He'll throw near side. Got a man. Oh, just dislodged him. Jordan Hancock put a whooping on him. 3rd and 5. Raiola over the middle. Oh, I thought it was about to be picked off, but he squeezes it in to his receiver. And they'll call their first timeout. 54 seconds to go. Back to pass again. They'll go left side, and it's behind the receiver there. Not a great throw. But incomplete. That doesn't hurt you too much now. Dylan Raiola back to pass. He'll go right side on the sideline, and they'll say he caught it. Isaiah Nayers had a huge day. 8 catches, 153 yards for him now. 3rd and 5. The freshman back to pass. And he'll go over the middle. Got a man again. That's his tight end. Fidon. Tommy Fidon, the second. And they're down to the 22-yard line. Field goal does them no good here. Ohio State's got to keep them out of the end zone. They have 1 timeout left. Left side throw. Caught it. He caught it at the 6. Other number 15, who I still don't know who that is, caught the ball now. 1st and goal here. Buckeyes in trouble. Knocked away by Igbinosun. 2nd and goal from the 6. Wendell, you might have been right here with the too much time on the clock. Pressure coming. They'll blitz up the middle. Slant. Touchdown. Tommy Fidone. And just like that, the freshman in a hostile territory, Dylan Raiola, comes all the way down the field, and they score in about 40 seconds. Oh, my. Now maybe we'll say the same thing, Wendell. Did they leave too much time on their little pick route? And Fidone got himself open. And Ohio State now very much in the danger zone here. Hey, Negative Mike. Welcome on. Good to see you. 33 seconds here. Does Will Howard have one more drive in him? They're going to kick short, which means Buckeyes are going to have to take it. And the kick return game not super great. 29 seconds. They have all 3 timeouts. Howard over the middle. That's not going to get it done. G. Scott for 8 is not what we need right now. 25 seconds. Left side throw. Got a man. He got open. Watch out. He's going to go the distance. Tate. Touchdown. How do you let him get behind you? Carnell Tate. And Ohio State scores. But did they score too soon with 17 seconds left? Oh, Carnell Tate. How do you let him get behind you? You can't run the Tampa 2 defense there. Oh, my goodness. Will Howard with 2 long touchdowns. And once again, with their offense under the gun, they score in a really, really quick fashion. 12 seconds to go, 77 yards with Carnell Tate. Wendell, it begs the question, is there too much time on the clock? They're going to have to go 85 yards in 15 seconds. Oh my goodness, what a game. Raiola He'll step up. He'll be hit as he throws it out of bounds just to try to stop the clock. 10 seconds left now. Oh, what a game. What a last 2 minutes of the game. Picked off. That's going to seal it. Jermaine Matthews into the end zone. A Buckeye comfortable victory. What else would we have expected? As Jermaine Matthews picks it off with 4 seconds. So now each quarterback has thrown a pick six. They even out in the wash. And OSU stays unbeaten is right. 38-27. The ROTC guys coming out for more push-ups. And Ohio State survive and advance here in this era of college football, I guess. LA, I'll check if they won, but this one's going to be over. Look at that, 21 points for the Buckeyes and 17 points for the Cornhuskers in the fourth quarter. Will Howard, despite a pick six, 454 and 4 touchdowns in this game. But Dylan Raiola, I was really impressed with him. Again, just a true freshman. Was committed to the Buckeyes as a junior. By the time it got to his senior year, he had been talked out of it or NIL'd out of it. But, oh my goodness gracious, Ohio indeed. And the Buckeyes survive and win this game. What a nutty game that was. Will Howard today, 34 of 51. We'll do the Nebraska first, like we usually do. Raiola, 28 of 44 for 317, 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Again, this kid's a true freshman, my friends. Dowdell, 24 for 87. Ramir Johnson, that was number 14. Ramir Johnson, I said Emmett. And then you had the junior Michael Beckwith in there as well. And then a couple of jet sweeps for them. Nair, 8 for 153. There's Malachi Coleman. He's a sophomore. He cannot also be number 15. I don't get that. Tommy Fedone, the second, with 5 catches, 44 yards. Then you had Jamal Banks, the transfer from Wake Forest, and then Ramir Johnson as well. Defensively speaking, they attacked. How about Gifford, the linebacker, with 15 tackles, 9 for Henderson and 9 for Hill. But 2 sacks for Butler, 2 sacks for Gabayer, 1 sack for Van Poppel, 1 sack for Bullock, and the pick was by Javin Wright. And again, he took it to the house. That was a pick six for Javin Wright. All right, again, Will Howard, 38 of 51, 454, 4 touchdowns. He did have the 1 interception, as we just talked about. Travion today, 12 carries, 93 yards. He was really good. Howard, 9 for 19, again, because they count those sacks as runs for him. Quinchon, just 8 touches today, 24 yards. Would like to see him have a few more, although he did have 2 catches. 9 for 111, for 110, and a touchdown for Ibuka. How about Carnell Tate, 8 for 143 and 2 touchdowns, including the 69-yarder that won it. Jeremiah Smith, 8 for 116 and a touchdown, including the 71-yarder in the first half. 3 for Innes, 3 for Scott, 2 for Henderson and Judkins. But look at this. 1 drop, 2 drops, 1 drop, 1 drop, 2 drops. A lot of drops today for Ohio State. As again, they just sort of seemed disinterested until like the last 2 minutes of the game to try. Ransom with 13 tackles, 10 for C.J. Hicks, 9 for Sonny Styles. Half a sack for Tuimolau and Sawyer. That was it. They got 1 sack on him, the 2 picks. Matthews and Hancock, and again, Jermaine Matthews took his to the crib. Oh, man. I thought we were going to lose that one. Ain't going to lie. Let's go ahead and advance the week here, and then I'll be able to tell you what your Crimson Tide did there, LA. Hey, we got a couple of 4-stars committing to our team. We'll take that. 2 more 4-stars, defensive tackle and a middle linebacker. We've done very well with the defensive recruits so far. We got a bunch of defensive recruits. All right, here's your top 25. Bama, oh, they played Missouri, so they must have beat Tennessee because they're still undefeated. So Ohio State drops technically after beating number 17 Nebraska. They'll drop to number 3 again just because they have 1 less game. Now Michigan's got to play Oregon now. Ohio State gets Penn State coming up here. So a couple of good games coming up as well. But that is where we're at. Again, we'll take a quick gander at the Heisman Watch as we do every week. Jalen Milroe, there's your boy. Curtis Rourke, the transfer from OU. Jackson Arnold at Oklahoma. Preston Stone and Riley Leonard. So all quarterbacks is no surprise there. All right, well, there you go. Ohio State with a big win. That was a wacky game. They've made it to Week 10. They are 7-0 and continuing to move. So as I mentioned in the Discord channel, for those who are on Discord, I'm going to try to alternate Ohio State and the Browns kind of every other day. So join me tomorrow for a Browns Sim, guys. This one was a lot of fun. Really appreciate all of our subscribers. Thanks to you. Have a great rest of your evening here, I guess. And we'll chat real soon. Appreciate you being on. Today we'll say go Buckeyes. And as always, go Browns.